What is good, NIO family? It's Rey-Jay back with another video, and in this one I'm going to be talking about the one and only NIO stock and what you should be looking out for the future. I'm also going to break down what's going on with the deliveries numbers right here that just came out for NIO and what this actually means for NIO's share price. I'm just going to give you guys my reaction to it and how they actually did. Now, before I break anything down and get into any more details, I have to mention a couple of things real quick. Firstly, I'm not a financial planner. Make sure you take none of this as financial advice whatsoever. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, it benefits the entire NEO community as a whole. And the last thing is, if you guys can, please check out the Webull link down below and in the description. If you sign up for Webull, the link down below, and deposit any amount of money into the account, whether it's $1 or $100, it's up to you. You're guaranteed up to 12 free stocks, each valued at up to $3,000. And the best part is any could be a free NEO share. This offer has been extended for another 2 days. It ends in just 2 days now. Make sure you check it out before they run out. With that out of the way, let's get on with the video. I also want to apologize in case you guys hear some background noise. I'm actually recording this in a different place. I'm at a family event right now, and I'm still committed to making these videos despite that. But I want to break down the numbers that just came out. So NIO delivered 10,378 vehicles in March. In my opinion, this is good and bad news at the same time. The good news about this is we're getting another double-digit month in the thousands, so over 10,000 deliveries in a month. The bad news is this is a bit of a decline compared to the last month, and overall, we're still very far from what we need to be doing every single month to meet the goal that the CEO has been talking about, and that is 250,000 deliveries per year. But I just want to break down the numbers so far and how this actually compares to other EVs out there. Now, NIO delivered once again 10,378 new vehicles in March of 2023. For the first quarter of 2023, they delivered 31,041 vehicles. Now, that's also a big increase year over year by 20.5%, and we have a total of 320,597 vehicles delivered in total. Those are good numbers, I would say that, but here's the thing about them. I just want to note that NIO's goal for Q1, it used to be over 40,000. Now it actually decreased between 31 and 33,000. And they barely met the goal with 31,000, deliveries in total, just barely beating it by 41 deliveries. So not that strong. I was hoping they would actually get a lot better numbers and actually beat the margin of the goal by some bigger margin. I was hoping we'd get at least 11, 12, 13,000, at least like 12,000, something like that, at least beat February. We came a little bit short. But overall, I mean, we could get a very mixed response to this. I'm just going to wait and see how NIO responds. Looking at some more data, for March, we're up about 3.9% year over year compared to last year, which is not that big overall. And the question that's coming into my mind is, all right, how is NIO doing right now? Why is NIO, not performing as well as it used to? Why are we not getting as much growth every single month like we've seen in the past? Could it be because of demand issues, or could it be because of the fact that, there are other competitors getting in the way? I believe it's a mix of a lot of things, but I just want to note how other competitors have been doing. Now, Xpeng, they actually announced 7,000 deliveries in March compared to their previous month. That's not as great. They're up at like 17% month over month. But overall, they only did about 18,000 deliveries in Q1. So it is a little bit short compared to NIO. And they weren't extremely strong either, in my opinion, compared to what their goals were set to be. So this is actually happening to many EVs out there in China. But then if you look at like Li Auto, for example, they surpassed 20,000 deliveries. Once again, it's a big increase of 88.9% year over year. So some EVs are still doing very well, like Li Auto. And the thing is, Tesla is also expected to break a new record for their quarters. So we're seeing a lot of sales in China for Tesla right now. Could it be that Tesla's eating up the market right now and it's making it harder for NIO? That's also another possibility, right? The competition right now, it is favoring Tesla, but I still expect NIO to do even better going forward. I want to see them break these records. I'm still optimistic for NIO. I just want to note that this quarter wasn't as great as what I wanted it to be. Now, once again, we have all the numbers right here. NIO just barely meeting its goal. We had about 3,200 premium smart electric SUVs, 7,000 smart sedans. So now the majority of their deliveries are going to be sedans. We're seeing a big increase once again in the demand for their sedans in total. Now, as far as the data goes, this is what it's looking like for the total last couple of years for NIO's deliveries. Right here, we're getting a decrease, and this typically happens between January and February, but until we get a big increase. This is what happened with the green rectangles for 2022. For this year, the decrease happened more around January thanks to Lunar New Year, and then big increase from February was looking very good. Now we're coming a little bit lower for the month of March. Once again, compared to like Li Auto, we did not do as well, but compared to like XPeng, we have similar results, and I'm hoping we do a lot better going forward. Now, the reason why this is so mixed, in my opinion, is because it's good NIO met their goal, technically getting over 31,000 deliveries for the quarter. But what isn't good is the fact that the CEO told us, all right, the CEO said, William Lee Bin, we should be expecting 250,000 deliveries for the entire year. If they want to meet that target, they have to give us 220,000 deliveries between April and December. That's about 24,000 deliveries on average per month for every single one of these remaining months to meet that goal. And seeing we're only doing about 10,000 right now, we have to do more than double every single month to get to that goal. Now, I don't know if NIO is going to achieve that. I'm hoping they do. I'm hoping we start to see expansions to their production. I want to see more and more deliveries. I want to see them spur up demand in different ways. How could they do that? They have to incentivize people to buy them, whether it's through price cuts, and they need to find different ways, right? There could be more like tax credits and other things like that, more write-offs. They have to work much harder to get that. We want more demand. We want to see them compete with their bigger competitors like Tesla. I also want to note that looking at their quarters, this is not the strongest quarter either. Now, every single year, you could see the gray ones are 2019, blue is 2020, orange is 2021, green is 2022, and yellow is 2023. We're consistently seeing growth every single quarter. This was actually going on every single year from 2019 to 2022. And this was actually the first quarter, right? This is the first one where NIO is actually not showing immense growth. Because in Q2 of 2022, we did 25,000 deliveries, which was like pretty awesome. Then in 2022 Q3 comes, right? The green rectangle right here, 2022 Q3, we did 31,000. 31,000, right? And we actually did 31,600, which is actually even more than what we did during this quarter. And then in Q4, 40,000. So we would want this to be closer to 40,000, maybe at least 35,000 or something like that at the very least. That's what I would want. And we actually came shorter than the last previous quarters, unfortunately. So once again, we have to figure out what the problem is. Is it demand that's slowing down? Is it because Chinese people are not spending as much? Because they are still buying a lot of EVs. I mean, Li Auto is killing it, Tesla's killing it. So it seems like either NIO has to do a better job at promoting their brand, they have to do a better job at pricing, incentivizing buyers to come, and they also have to look at their competition. How are they going to compete in such a competitive environment over there? Tesla's killing it, Li Auto is killing it. NIO, they did well, but it's not extremely well, not as well as I was hoping for. But I'm still optimistic in the company because of its fundamentals and the growth that's projected to come. So with that said, I mean, it's not the end of the world. We have way more quarters coming forward. And for the next quarter, I want to see them do closer to 40,000. Let's see 40,000 or more, well above that. That's what I want for Q2. Let's see NIO do it. And then for the monthly basis, I just want to note what I have it right here. Sorry about that, guys. For April, right? April right here, I want to see this above 12,000. I want to see something even higher than 12,000. I want to see, a new record compared to like almost every single month except for like November and December. I want to see this closer to 14,000, right? That's what I want. I think NIO could do it. I want to see much better growth month over month. It's going to improve the share price. It's going to help the company so much. And so far, like I said, this was not the best of reports. It wasn't horrible since they barely met their goal, but it wasn't great either, in my opinion. All right, so that's basically what my initial reaction would be to this report. I want to end the video from here and talk more about the price tomorrow. But with that said, thank you all so much for listening. Please have an absolutely incredible rest of the day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. NIO to the moon, because the long-term future is still incredibly bright, and peace out.